Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Control. It has been a while since I have... No, I mean, you know how long it's been. It's been roughly the same amount of time between releases. I mean, I do edit, just slightly. That is a really snappy ADS time. Do you see that? That's the wrong one. Alright, missions. Marshall sends Jesse to Blackrock Processing. Okay, I remember that. Because we had to solve that puzzle over there. How do I access the map? That's how I access the map. Where's Blackrock Processing? I'm going to assume it's near the Astral Exhibition. Oops, wrong button. Anyway, it's been a while. Christmas and New Year's and the start of school and whatnot. How do I run again? Ah, there we go. So, take me a bit to get used to the controls again. Ooh, stuff. Thanks for the astral blip. Okay. I have to go to maintenance. That's what it is. How do I get to maintenance? I have to go to a thing, right? Ah, that's what that is. Anyway, so I've done some strange things to my setup. One of the things was I used a Wi-Fi router as a Wi-Fi extender. Because where I am is on the other side of the house from my my actual Wi-Fi. And so, as a result, I have to... Oh! There we go. So I have very, very little Wi-Fi on this side of the house in terms of signal, and so for a long time I was trying to use my desktop as a hotspot, and it worked. Then I had to move my desktop, and then the hotspot, after a reboot, the hotspot stopped working the way it wanted. It was really, really slow, like 10% the speed of the internet that my desktop was getting. So I figured... I have a router, and the modem that we have, hold on. The modem that we have is also a router. So I was worried that by hooking my router into it, that my router would take precedence over the other router. But actually, with the way I have it set up, I have a TP-Link to send the internet through the power system. And then I plugged the TP-Link that's in my room, the other half, the other side of it, the receiving end, into my router, and then plugged my desktop into the router as well. And now it kind of it broadcasts the internet, and it doesn't take precedence, which is awesome. Anyway, discovered in the home of Agent Blank after his young daughter complained of being followed by her rubber duck. According to Agent Blank, the matter was ignored, believed to be the result of a child's imagination, until he began to hear the quacking at night. After discovering the item hiding in his daughter's closet, he brought it to the Bureau for study. Update. It was discovered that Agent Blank was bringing known paranatural materials into his home, illegally taking them outside the oldest house. How this may have affected the creation of an altered item is being investigated. Agent Blank has been terminated. This is the rubber duck. Interesting. We're not headed in that direction. So yeah, anyway. All that to say, I have much more stable internet on my side of the house. And I can do things a lot faster on the interwebs. Like upload and download stuff from my laptop instead of just going to my computer. Because I remember at one point trying to download something, like a game or something, over the... Right. Like a game or something over the... Why am I doing it this way? Why am I going backwards? For more experience, probably. remember trying to download a game over the hotspot to my laptop, and it was just going real slow, like real slow, you know? So Hypnosis Lab. Is this... Whoa. Let me through. I've probably been hypnotized by it. How interesting. Anyway, now I've lost my train of thought. Yeah, it was really slow, but now I can actually download stuff to my computer, or to my laptop, the same rate that I can download stuff to my computer. I have a feeling I do something in here, because this looks like a control room of some sort. I have a feeling I do something like this. I have a feeling I do something here, and it ends up unlocking... Okay, that's the password. And it ends up making everyone hostile. We'll see. Right, that's it. Ooh, no, it's not. Oh, I don't even have to... I'm stupid. I didn't even have to go out. I could see it from the terminal. That's not how you get through there. That's how you get through there. I don't think I've ever gotten this,
And you are aware that exposure to the astral plane
we're gonna listen to this real quick.
that your use of the astral conduit, aka the X-ray light box, is purely voluntary.
Yes, I do.
Perfect. Your suit is good? Okay, you're all set. Open the door for Mr. Warren, please.
Alright, here we go. Alright, search. Alright, use. Seize. Okay, sure. Gold enemies are immune to Jesse's attacks. Find another way to defeat this enemy. Like that. Ah. Enemies at low health can be seized? Sure. But... okay. If it's immune, how am I supposed to do anything to it, is my question. Actually, I think I may have gotten this upgrade at some point. Enemies at low health can be seized. I understand that. Oh wait, I'm supposed to find enemies not golden to seize. Is that what's supposed to happen? Excuse me. Okay, yeah, I think that's what's supposed to happen. I understand now. And how do I seize them? That's my question. I do remember doing something like this last time I played. All right, Mr. Gray Man. that's what it is. It's X. Oops. There you are. Oh, come on. There we go. There we go. You've been seized. Seized enemies will fight alongside Jesse. Nice. Okay. There we go. Cool. Awesome. I've been approved. I've now been bound to this object to power. Awesome. Oh, there we go. I was like, where's the board? It's right here. And everyone's dead. Like, everyone. Yeah. Yeah. It's a good thing I got this before the hiss did. Oh, fantastic. Excuse me. Okay. 2. There's a third one. There are 4 of them. I see. Anyone else want a piece of me? I am the boss. There's a reason they pay me the big bucks. And it's not just for looking pretty. Nice. I do enjoy using their bodies as projectiles. Especially since they're kind of like their own grenades. Oh, there you are. There you are. I wasn't expecting to need to play hide and seek with you. I'm glad you are very forthcoming. Before using the recording devices, please ensure the following safety measures are met. 1. Ensure the volunteer is securely fastened in their chair. 2. Ensure the hood is placed over the volunteer's head. This will prevent the volunteer from taking in visual stimuli during the recording process, which can lower the quality of captured footage. This also prevents recording technicians from viewing the volunteer's face, which undergoes muscle spasms during recording that some consider unsettling. Check if the volunteer is comfortable. Activate the recording apparatus. After recording is complete, check volunteer cognitive ability using the provided questionnaire. Reminder, do not be alarmed if the length of recorded footage exceeds the volunteer's period of unconsciousness. Astral dilation is a known issue. If any problems arise during this process, contact your supervisor. Hold on. Sorry. That's still fighting music. There you all are. Oof. You guys really need to learn that no means no. I don't want to become part of the hive mind. That got both of them in one! Nice! There we go. Now it's just the weird creepy speaking. Alright. Astral exhibition is this way? Question mark? Actually, I know I need to go to the elevator, which is this way, because I think I need to go to the elevator? I don't know, man. We're gonna go this way. This is the extrasensory lab. Have I been in here? Maybe. It seems not.
Welcome to my guided imagery experience.
I have no clue what's happening here.
The forest of positive interaction.
Oh. I don't trust your words at all. Hmm. Hmm. Is that a forklift? Yeah, these are forklifts. What is this? Oh. They don't get pregnant. They lay eggs, but seagulls don't get pregnant. That's... This is such a strange thing to be doing. Especially considering everything that's going on. Huh. Good news! The Dr. Takui tapes arrived this week. Finally. Sorry. Good news! The Dr. Takui tapes arrived this week. Finally. You really should have used same-day shipping. I sent them out to Dr. Darling and Dr. Harrington to check before we begin serious examination. If you need them right away, I'd check Darling's room in the ritual office. Can't wait to start testing Dr. Yoshimi Takui's famous guided imagery experience. It was strange, is what it was. I wouldn't necessarily class it as helpful. Another one? Fight for me. I can do it too, Hiss. We are on equal playing field now. There we go. Thanks for all the health, guys. You're the best. I can have my own army of people too. Uh-oh. I can only have 2 of them. That's a little disappointing. But that's okay. 2 is enough. Oh, I could have taken him over. That's fine. Those are warning shots. Now you work for me. I might consider not firing you. Come on. We'll pay you more. Give you a raise. I mean, that's how employee retention works, right? You just pay them more. Where are you shooting at, sir? Oh. Sir. I'm sorry, there's no forgiveness in the office for that. Even HR would have a problem if I decided to keep you on. I did see something up there. That's what I saw. Let me up. Let me up. Oh. I can't fly yet. But apparently there's a way up. Nice. Good for you guys. I don't know how to get there. So you can spawn in there all you want. Where am I headed? If I want to get up there, I'd have to go through parakinesiology, right? Through here? And can I get through parakinesiology? Looks like I might be able to. Okay. Okay. Too much going on. Ouch. No. Guys, the answer is no. Alright, welcome to parakinesiology again. I do remember this place. I'm just stumbling about right now. I don't suppose I can hypnotize these guys to be okay. Okay. Nope, doesn't seem like it. Anything through here? I mean, I can go there, right? What was the dash button? There it is. It's B. C's. Yeah, I've skipped over something. Sees an additional enemy. Sees large enemies when their attack is low. I think that's helpful. Don't you guys? Nice. That takes up the last of them. Astral constructs. I guess we'll construct that one. And mods? Regular mods? Body mods? I don't know. Ooh, what is this? Oh, that's interesting. We can try that. For sure. But right now we need to get down to maintenance. And this is not where we need to be. Right? Because we need to get to Blackrock. Fine. We'll fast travel. Yeah, sure, right there. That's fine, I guess. In this episode, he stumbles around for 20 minutes while fumbling with hardware because I plugged in my laptop's cooler. Sure. Because we're going to central maintenance. That's where we're headed. Which is not this. I mean, it is, but it isn't. Okay. Does it matter? Can I swap it whenever? Looks like I might be able to. Okay. Cool. Got a new gun form. Oh, that's just highlighted to let me know that I can destroy things if I want to. But now I'm over here. Oh, I just have to not be running around. Okay, cool. I understand. I'm always wary of elevator levels or elevators on video games. Where are we going? Central maintenance? This is not where we want to go. We want to go in this direction to get to the power plant, to get to central maintenance. But in order to do that, I need to go up one level, question mark, to the converters. Let's see, hold on. I'm already at the converters. Come on, guys. Ah, my ears. I mean, it does a ton of damage against the grunts. I have no clue how much damage it does against the heavies. Oh, hello. Just takes a bit of wind-up time. Okay, so that is not where we want to be. Let's try the elevator then, I guess. Make a mark for my ears, by the way. Actually, I don't have to. I know which track it's going to. go down to the quarry. Or up to the quarry, I guess. I don't know. Oof, this lighting is not looking good for you, girl. Why would the quarry be up? Why wouldn't it be down? That doesn't make any sense. Alright, not allowed to go there. What about here? Is the answer still no? The answer's still no. Why you gotta be so rude? Alright, that song annoys me just a little bit. And I'll tell you why. Because in the song, he criticizes the dad for being rude when he asks for the daughter's hand in marriage. The dad isn't being rude. It's rude to be presumptive that you're going to get a blessing at all when you're asking for marriage. If anything, the dad's being cruel because he's simply denying you what you want. But that is not in and of itself rudeness. It's just cruelty. But if he doesn't like you, then he has every right to be cruel in that manner. You know? Central maintenance. To get there, we go through over here, question mark? I feel like we just came from here though, didn't we? Yeah, we did. Is there... through here? Field training. Yeah. Through here. Okay, cool. Okay. Field training. Sector elevator. Blackrock processing. There we go. Sir, you don't want to mess with me. I've got what they call the big guns. Oh, sir. I keep getting Discord notifications. I'm trying to put you out of your misery real quickly. Because, honestly, an exit interview, it's not what you want to do. It's so much more paperwork than it's worth. I mean, have you ever done it? Why have you left the company? What would you change about the company before you leave? Is there any way we can get you back? This is just a much cleaner break-off. Does that do anything? Oh, wow. It just breaks through that shield. That is great, actually. Here, sign these NDAs. Alright, that's not what we're here for. So this one, warped, wield only paranatural abilities. Similar to drifters, they're able to telekinetically shield themselves with nearby material and launch objects to their targets. Yeah, we've seen those. Home safe tests. The safe object of power can produce a barrier using objects from or materials from its immediate vicinity. See Object of Power 22 case file for more details. Bureau Rangers were given permission to employ heavy weaponry against a para-utilitarian bound to this object in order to gauge the barrier's durability. Blank and blank velocity ammunition were tested with blank results. Testing will continue after blank. The safe object of power the safe object of power is clearly a viable candidate for use in combat response scenarios. Allowing para-utilitarians to participate in altered engagements would be an advantage worth considering. Refer to file 853-8367 for full report. Keep hiccuping. Anything else up here for me to know? Tennyson report warning. Listen. Trench is on a warpath about this Tennyson report thing. He wants to know who wrote it, and he wants to know yesterday. Whoever did is going to get crucified. I don't know if it was one of you guys, and I don't want to know. I'm not super keen on leading a witch hunt to tell everyone in the sector to keep their heads down. Best not to be on anyone's radar right now, you know? I tell you, not even counting all the weird shit we deal with, this place can be a downright hostile work environment sometimes. Hey. What is unread still? There we go. Okay. Man, just lots of Discord notifications. What's going on? I can't tell. Aha. Aha. That's what's happening. Ah, okay. Sorry, it's D&D stuff. I'm trying to be a first-time DM, for anyone vaguely interested. Do we really need metal detectors at this point? Because I don't think we do. Oh. Oh, wait, is this Blackrock processing in the Atlas chamber? It is. Nice. One, two. And through and through. The Vorpal blade went snicker snack. Yeah. I thought that might be the case. You know. It was a reasonable assumption that that was going to be the case. So for oh, I don't like that. Okay, so the campaign that I'm going with right now, or I'm trying to go with as a first-time DM, which is probably a mistake because it's quite large, is I'm going with the Curse of Strahd. It's for players level 1 through 10, and so we can milestone level through there, which is what I'm thinking I'm going to be doing. We really need safety guards on that. But I did tell them, it says that if the party is dead, then the campaign fails. I did tell them to prepare a few backup characters just in case, just for the fun of it, because I don't want it to be I don't want a TPK to be the end. Yeah, there's no guardrails here. Jesus. I don't want a TPK to be the end of the campaign necessarily. So, I told them to prepare like 2 or 3 backup characters. And then once the final backup character is gone, then we can say that... Am I in the right spot? I don't think I am. Yeah, I'm not in the right spot at all. Then once those guys are dead, then... I saw someone over here. Yep. Oof. Thanks, guys. There we go. That's... just because I didn't want to be evil, super evil, you know. Come on, guys. Really? A shotgun? I can do that too. Alright, I don't know what's going on in the turbine room. So far, not a whole lot. Seems to be working as intended. Although there is that. I'm trying to be a good DM for my first time. I had one of my players submit a backstory, and then I set up in a Discord, because I have a Discord specifically for the campaign. I had it set up so that we could talk about the backstory, and then we could make any necessary tweets to fit the campaign. And so we've been doing that, and that's what all those Discord notifications that you can't hear are, because I'm using OBS's ability to focus in on a specific sound. Because it's cool that way. Right. And then I used DaVinci Resolve to do most of my audio editing. With a little bit of tweaks from me. A little bit. Why? I hit the B button to go back, and then I died. Ugh. Christ. Okay. At least we're closer. Alright, search for BlackRock Processing. I've done that. I know where it is. I've walked into BlackRock Processing and then died many, many times. See, there's Central Maintenance. Central Maintenance. That's where we need to go. Field Training is that way. BlackRock Processing, right there. Do I need to tell them that I'm here? No. Do I need to kill the people that are here? Yes. And now I'm here. Now that I'm here, I can open this again to get Ritual Impulse. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I don't know what to do from this point forward. Anything in here worth interest? Nope. Not at all. Which means that I have to go to either BlackRock Processing or the Atlas Chamber, both of which are supposed to be going across here. Danger, open pit. I see that. I go out here, right, and there's just an empty pit. I can't dash across it. I can't fly across that. There's that up there, but that doesn't connect here. That's now closed. 2, 3. All the way. Still no bridge. But I'm still here. Hold on. She said... Hold on. Something's going on. Dodge efficiency. I could use some more health. How much faster does it reload now? Okay, that's not bad. Is there someone I'm supposed to talk to? Is that what's happening right now? Good defense, investigate. You know what? Let's investigate the training. Real quick. Shall we? I'd like to file a formal complaint regarding the unauthorized use of my voice in a state of quality that I did not agree on. The fact that they were planning to use the material from what I thought was a rehearsal was not communicated to me at all. Had it been, I would have disallowed the use of those recordings. I want use of the Ranger Field Training Course recorded messages to halt immediately. I will not stand for this humiliation among my peers. I will go to HR with this, if necessary. Signed, Randall Pulaski. Randall, I have a feeling I'm going to be hearing your voice in a moment. This is where everyone gets geared up. I'll get geared up as well.
So I just read this. Welcome to the Ranger Field Training Course. The course must be completed in the specified amount of time. When you're ready to start, press the button. Is that all, or? Get ready, Ranger. Course starting in 5, 4, 3,
2, all. Run through. Wow. 2, 3, 4. There we go. How are they supposed to do that in 45 seconds without the use of powers? Without being a para-utilitarian. You know what I mean?
30 seconds remaining.
Oh, hush, Randall. I've lost. 10 seconds remaining. I don't... Yeah, I was gonna say. Oh, come on. Stop grabbing the same thing. Stop grabbing the thing that's not the thing. Ugh. Hold on. I gotta reload my battery. 1, 2. Jump down. Dash across. Come here. Dash across. Come out. Ah, look. I beat the thing.
Get ready, Ranger.
Yeah, I'm ready.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go. Oh, he sounded really confident there. Go. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I know. I can only do that part so fast. Again, how are they supposed to do this without being a para-utilitarian? Come on. There we go. If I were using an actual gun, I'd be doing so much better. Ugh. What do you mean?
5 seconds remaining.
What do you mean? Okay, I see. Probably not. Oh, this is the safe. I understand. This is the safe. The Hiss wants the safe. And I get to cleanse it. The copies have been given weapons, projectiles. Shield yourself. Gold enemies are immune to my attacks. I understand that. How do I shield myself? LB to shield. Ah, I see. I understand how that works now. Okay, stairs right here. Yes, they are. Stairs right over here. Yes, there are. Oof. Gotta heal. Oh, I understand. That's to bring up health. right? Yeah. Not health. Usage. Power level. That way I don't have to dash at the last minute. There we go. And dip in. And I think this is the last one, right? Are there people going to be shooting at me for this one? Or no? I don't think so. God, they're really going to hate me as the director for being bound to so many objects of power. I see you. The best part about that one is that you don't have to be incredibly precise. Yeah, those things don't like me, do they? The hiss. Alright, I found Blackrock Processing. There's one more, isn't there? There is. Dude. Stop. Calm down. It's okay. I'm not gonna hurt you if you don't hurt me. That's actually not true. I fired the first shot. Is there anything in this room that I can do to facilitate the extending of the bridge? I mean, there are all these computers and all these buttons, but nothing to do with them. Blackrock Processing and Maintenance to retrieve more Blackrock prisms. Promise to tell Jesse what she knows once HRA production is up and running again. Nothing over there. And there's that, but I can't make it over there. Now, what if I just talk to the people? There's a security checkpoint in the center of the area where they're fighting off the hiss agents. That's not the direction you're supposed to go, Jesse, but thank you. I'll just talk to them. See what's going on. Oh, did I see something that I could open? I did. Fantastic. There was another thing that I thought was entertaining. I saw a few weeks ago, over the winter-ish break, I heard some breakup advice that Pokimane gave out that I thought was kind of terrible. Oh, hold on. Now, I'll tell you about that in a moment. Okay, I guess I'll tell you about that now, or at least I'll start telling you about it until I can find someone that I can talk to. Yes. To see if they can point me in the right direction of what needs to happen. Because I get there and nothing happens. Anyway. She said that when you're broken up, she goes through a process that's called noting, where if you find yourself enjoying something or laughing and not thinking about the person you broke up with, to make note that you're like, oh, I'm not thinking about that person, and then that helps. Where'd the guy go? And that supposedly helps you get over your feelings of being of loss and dejectedness. And my only thought about that is, you're still thinking, you're actively thinking about them, just in sort of an anti-thinking about them way, when the point is to not think about them, you know? So that practice doesn't really make sense to me. It actually sounds kind of antithetical to the point. Sir. Sir. Back off. Sexual harassment. That's how that usually works, right? Okay. Is there anything of worth? There's this. Why are their bathrooms so much nicer than all of the other bathrooms that I've come across? My weapons mods are full. That's new. Oh, and this is the women's bathroom, too. The men's bathroom... What? Hold on. The men's bathroom is 2 stalls. And the women's bathroom is a full-on suite. With 1, 2, 3, 6 plus 8 is how much? Hold on. 14 sinks? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. You only have 12 stalls. Why do you need 14 sinks? And why does the women have all this luxury? And the men's bathroom, you get 2 stalls, 3 sinks. Why are there 3 sinks? That makes no sense. Makes no sense. Right here, we're gonna leave the area and come back. Let's go up to the executive sector. And then we'll come back. And we'll see. Alright. Now we've deloaded the area, we're going to reload the area. Am I in the right spot? Hold on. I am where I left off. Just go to regular maintenance. Let's just go to maintenance, regular maintenance. There we go. BlackRock processing. There we go. Sir. Sir, stop. What happened? There we go. I was supposed to say, what happened to my guy? He's right there. And his health is ticking down. Hold on. Hold on. Sorry. I have resorted to looking things up. Okay, there we go. Don't throw it like that, Jesse. You're being mean. You're being absurd. So I did look up a walkthrough just now, just in those last few seconds, but what I ended up doing was, instead of like actually looking through the tutorial, what I did was I saw turbine room and I went, I know where the turbine room is. I've been there. Apparently there's a puzzle. Not you. You. You're coming with. Actually, no, you're not. Because you power the door, don't you? Which means that you're coming with. Just like that. Right. Because now the door is open. Okay. And then that'll take me to the motel. Cool. I knew there was something I was missing. I just didn't know what. Not going there yet. Actually, you know what? Screw it. Why not? This is where we are. I understand now. I get the layout. It's the final countdown. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Wow-wow-wow. Wow-wow-wow-wow-wow. Wow-wow. I remember when everyone would sing that back in middle school and high school. Just shows my age. That was like the song. I'm not from the 80s, by the way. It's always 3. Womp 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 womp.
Hello? I don't think anyone's there, honey.
Hold on. There was someone out there. That's interesting. I heard hello, and I was like, wait a second. Ooh, what's this? Ah. Ooh. What's going on there? Ooh! There's a picture that I have to match. I'm willing to bet. That's what's going on in this room. Oh, well, hold on. Visit Nevada. See America. Montana. See America. Montana. Washington, American Airlines. See America. United States Travel Bureau? Huh. And then what are these? Travel Bureau, still Texas. That one should give away what state I lived in for so long. Because only one type of person says it properly. And that's natives. I've also been playing around with the audio. I don't know if you guys have noticed. But it actually... What? Okay, that moves over. Moves over. But the music actually does change a bit. Oh, wait, I think I understand now. I'm an idiot. Oh, that's not what I wanted. No, stop it. Okay, there we go. Alright, straight. Okay. Okay. Oh, I just heard something open. Yes. I knew there was something that needed to match it. No clue what room that goes to, but I'm assuming it goes to the Blackrock one. That one? Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Awesome. We've altered reality just a little bit. I'm still curious how that's supposed to, like... The motel is just an interesting phenomenon. Do 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 do. Phenomena. Do 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 do. Phenomena. Do 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 do. Because it's like it reveals something that was always there, but only if you unlock the right door. Maybe it's a metaphor for opportunity. Yes. Okay, thanks.
Reminder, if the contents of your workspace have been rearranged, removed, added to, or altered, immediately leave the area while speaking to yourself in a reassuring tone. This will not only keep you calm, but also the room. Thank you for your attention.
Ooh, there's a fire. It's a fire weather warning. What does that mean? Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Let me read it. Oh, that's not a thing for me to read? Okay. That's fine, I guess. I don't care. I just want to be in the loop of things, alright, guys? Just keep me in the loop. I'm the boss. I'm new. This is called the management shift. The Atlas is a physical expression created by the oldest house. Its purpose and function are currently unknown. The specific shape and dimensions of the Atlas, see ATL-03 file for said dimensions, seem to indicate a more explicit purpose than the oldest house's usual walls, floors, or shifts. The Atlas changes form, but resists observation when doing so. No visual observation has been made during its change, and it only ever occurs between frames when monitored by surveillance cameras. A previous theory is that this change corresponds to house shifts, and that the Atlas is a blank of the blank itself. However, the shape changes do not occur at the same time as the building shifts, which makes this theory doubtful. Structurally, the Atlas is made of the same black rock material as the rest of the oldest house. Sorry, not black rock. Anomalous material as the rest of the oldest house. Further observation will hopefully aid in discovering its purpose. Refer to file 8-37-3592 for full report. Interesting. And where does this take me? Where does this take me? It takes me to a lag. Where does this take me? It takes me down. And around. I don't like that I'm hearing violence. I don't mind violins, but I don't like violence. There we go. Okay. Hey, stop shooting friends. Oh, never mind. Ooh. Did I just see a heavy? I did see a heavy. Sir, I'd really rather you didn't do that. There we go. There we go. Time for a good old-fashioned cleansing. Time for a good old-fashioned cleansing. There we go. You're free for a moment, but only a moment. It looks like the oldest house is getting inflamed by the infection of the hiss. Because you saw those big square bits? Work calls. Hold on. Before I listen to you, sir. Oh, I don't even have to be standing still in order for that to happen. Yeah, my weapons mods are full. I know. I didn't even make a lot of them. Alright, so the other guy's probably over there, right? Oh.
During an AWE investigation, our agents discovered a light switch cord in a pit bungalow closet. They pulled the cord and were instantly transported to the Ocean View Motel and Casino. Dream like inside, they found a door marked with an inverted black pyramid. And just like that, it led back to the oldest house, some 2,000 miles from Montana. Now we're finding the cord in increasing numbers throughout the Bureau. Somehow the two places became in tune to each other. The actual physical location of the Ocean View is a mystery. Stepping beyond its walls has so far proven impossible. A place of power at the oldest house.
And they're connected somehow. Brothers, maybe? Sisters? Lovers, perhaps? See, that's why I wanted to walk around, do a little bit of investigation, figure out what's going on. Is the guy up top? Is that what happened? Just a moment. Can I get through doing that? It's going to ask me for clearance if I do. If I don't, it won't. Cool. There we go. I'm not saying I want the women to have less, just the same amount. I just don't like that preferential treatment. Okay, so I'm assuming that the guy is up top, and it's not this one, right? Yeah. Assuming it's up there? Question mark? Maybe through here? Question mark? Through here. Exclamation point. I don't understand why you guys didn't get in the shelter. Clearly no one's using these things. I'm not even sure why we're paying for the electricity and the upkeep for these.
Glad to see you're still you.
Not sure exactly what that means.
Charlie 7 returned from an expedition into the quarry threshold just after 0500 Zulu. Can you please state your names and describe the purpose of your expedition?
Kevin Horowitz, Rupert Lowe. Our mission was to map quarry grid coordinates G29. Secondary objective, as always, was to find a route from the threshold entrance and maintenance to the formation. Secondary objective was not a success. What a surprise.
And did you encounter any previously unrecorded events or entity while inside the threshold?
We'll push
No.
through this. The rest are the ones doing the
You
pushing,
think we should
Doc.
tell them about the mermaid?
Excuse me?
Yeah, the mermaid. Horowitz here found this mermaid in the quarry, just sitting on some black rock. She was singing this beautiful song, and he was overcome with desire. She was so alluring. I'd say she was more enchanting than alluring. Fine, enchanting.
Did you tell your CO about this?
No. Because it didn't have. Nothing happened. As usual, the quarry is full of rocks. That's it. Can we go now?
Fuck you guys. Get out of here.
Alright. Anything else I need to know about before you all clear out? Like, really? Alright, sir.
Thanks for bringing down that... whatever the fuck that was. But we are barely holding on here, boss. How's the situation outside maintenance?
More of the same.
Police are everywhere. Most of the bureau is lost. We need Black Rock Prison to make more HRAs for any survivors in the safe rooms. I'm here to check Darling Black Rock.
Just to recap, death, disaster, imminent destruction.
Kinda, yeah.
BC. Darling's lab is just past Black Rock processing. I got good news and I got bad news on that front. Good news is, right in the hall. Bad news is, it hits monster inside of the building, so that's
Monster.
That's what the Rangers said. Wasn't survive anyway. But we are just treading water here. The hiss. Sounded over what to do, but apparently he took the security team to the containment center just before the lockdown happened. And no one seemed to sense it. But hey, at least we got you. You're listening.
Right.
You've done a good job here, Arish, but you should take your people and get to the base when executive. You can regroup there. I'll go deal with this monster. I'm getting kind of used to it.
I think. Be sure to put a bullet in that thing for me.
Now I'm allowed to go back. Or go through. Ooh, did I say something? I did. Have you noticed the recent transition between Trench and Darling? Sorry, the recent tension between Trench and Darling? They've both been acting odd lately. Trench concerns me the most. His sudden hostility towards Darling's project is very unlike him. I mean, he was the one to approve all this Hedron research in the first place. But after Darling unveiled those HRAs, he was livid. I personally don't see any reason not to equip Bureau staff with an additional protective device, especially not if it's as strong as Darling says. But what do you think of this? Have you seen anything like this from either of them that strikes you as odd? I mean, let's talk in person soon, before the next Bureau heads meeting. If I remember correctly, it's because the Hedron is made of the same stuff as the Hiss is. And that's why Trench was upset. Because he realized that all too late. Jeez. Lots of death. Lots of destruction. Do I have clearance level 5? I don't have clearance level 5. Something's over there. What was that? Where are you, you piece of crap? You spooky angel-looking thing. Angels are supposed to be ugly. Don't you know that? It's fine. Oh. There we go. That was strange. I didn't realize that I had hit it and that it was just invisible. I thought it was teleporting. Anything else? Nope. Okay, cool. I hear the word marshmallow being repeated over and over again. That reminds me. Are there any more floating guys here? There are. There's that one. And these guys are basically dead anyway, right? So... that'll help shut up the hiss's control. Of course, walking... okay. I was gonna say walking toward the hiss's control will probably make him just loud again. Shut up. Oh, cool. She was talking. I didn't hear everything that he said, which annoys me. That's why I said shut up. BlackRock has allowed the Bureau to make great strides in containment procedures since it was first discovered. This report will examine how its very structure is comprised of blank density that nullifies all resonances with a range of blank to blank hertz. Bureau innovations that incorporate BlackRock will be analyzed, most noticeably the fire breaks, feats of engineering designed to contain any future outbreaks, attacks, or other internal threats. The goal of this report is to encourage Bureau staff to explore further innovations using BlackRock, as work in that field has markedly slowed in recent years. Refer to file 5-93-1733 for full report. Finally. I should have full access to all parts. Yeah, Jessie was just talking too much. I was trying to listen to Dr. Darling, and she just kept saying, "Did you hear that?" and all that. So Polaris, I'm like, I don't care. I know where we're going. I'm just trying to hear what Darling is saying. Okay. Taken down. Took out two at once because they were running in a line. That's what you call efficiency. Alright, there should be a way down, right? I mean, there's always that, but... you can always jump. Two. That's three. Four. 5. Is there anyone else that's floating that I need to be aware of? There's that guy. Him. I see you. You thought I didn't, but I did. I have to wonder if that's an actual mechanic in-game. Or if you kill everyone that seems to be floating and infected in the hiss in the room actually dulls. Look at that. Okay, now we're getting close to where I stopped. Now that your rose is in bloom. Alright, just give me some health, please. Thank you. Okay. Pierce is actually very helpful, I think, personally. NSC. The NSC was designed by order of Deputy Chief Trench shortly before he became director. The container provides a safe method of extraction of Blank's excess energy output while acting as a humane way to house him. The coolant pumps keep the container and its occupant from overheating while the energy is siphoned. The energy is then conducted to the converters, which is rendered into a blank through the use of turbine generators. The electricity produced powers the entire bureau, making us completely self-sufficient and effectively invisible from the New York City grid. After NSC-01's disappearance by some unknown manifestation of Blank's power, the occupant was restrained and a second model was built. NSC-2 possesses built-in spatial anchors that are designed to prevent any translocative event from its occupant. Refer to file 9-23-0544 for full report. Now that your rose is in bloom. Yes, I know about those things. We just fought one. Now, baby, I can feel. Did you know that song was for Batman? I think specifically Batman and Robin with Jim Carrey. Black Rock Quarry. Actually, no, I got a little farther than this. I got to the ability to fly, and then I just kind of got bored with the game. Gimme. Gimme whatever this is. Okay, I guess not. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? This is not the old-fashioned way. You will get a sentimental feeling when you hear voices singing, "Let's be jolly, deck halls with boughs of holly, rocking around the Christmas tree." Sorry, she said old-fashioned way, and that's where my mind went. She just lives for danger. I think that's what we're learning about Jessie right now. She just lives for danger. I heard a screecher. Yep. Screecher. It doesn't actually screech. It explodes. It's a suicide bomber. It blew up the bus last year. I hear monsters. I don't see monsters yet. I will soon. Like that. There we go. Nope, you're working for me now. Okay. Yeah, you see all those squares getting retracted back into the building? I think that that the hiss just makes the oldest house inflamed. Oh, he died. Okay, that's what happened. Oh, come on, guys. There we go. Sir, I can hit people with things too. And I can do it a lot harder than you can. I mean, I know you can shoot out explosions or whatever, but I can throw a forklift at you if I want to. Hey. This is not a peaceful transfer of power. It was promised that the previous boss would make things easy for my first day, and I gotta tell you, this has been nothing. This has been anything but easy. I wasn't expecting to have to fire 90% of the work staff, specifically in the security division. It's like he's trying to set up a coup. And I know that can't be the case. Because he's not around anymore. I mean, he literally cannot be the boss anymore. He's dead. So why would he set up a coup to place himself in power when he was already in power? I don't understand. Or maybe you think it's open season. That might be it. You might think that it's open season. New boss, we can do whatever we want. Well, guess what? You can't. Get down from there. New policy. If you're not bound to the object of power that allows you to fly, you're not allowed to fly. Yeah. Alright, well, I'm in the quarry now. This is all Blackrock. Let me through. Let me through. You can see his power plant. It goes that way. I just said, if you're not bound to the proper object of power, you are not allowed to fly. And I can tell you right now, you're not bound to the proper object of power. To get my secretary to send out the memo. Because apparently people aren't getting it. We need additional diamond blades ASAP. Continuous rim this time to get the clean cut research wants. This Blackrock shit is tough. We're going through blades like we're made of the damn things. The dimensions for these slabs of Blackrock they want are outrageous. For all the grief they're causing me, these fire breaks better fucking work a treat. Go ahead and double the last order. Yeah. I mean, they seem to be working. That's an interesting experience. Don't like it. Yeah, it's basically an alternate dimension. And I have a feeling a fight is about to ensue. Because this looks like an arena. And now that your rose is in bloom, light up. 1, 2, 3. There we go. There we go. There we go. Hold on. I hear some screamers, which I don't like. Oh, I see. I understand. There's a regeneration matrix nearby. Well, not for long. Where is that regeneration matrix? Where is it gone? I see it. It's just hard to get to. But you can't regenerate dead. Don't ask me why my accent's changed. It simply has. I can do that too. And I can do it better than you. And I have more weapons. I went slightly Irish there. Nothing, not to worry. Okay. Activate the prisms to excavate the Blackrock. Well, I can do that. That's Norfolk. One. Two. And... nope. 3. Probably should have just grabbed from there. Yes, I hear ya. Quarry incident. During my weekly survey, during my weekly safety inspection to the quarry threshold, I discovered the entire crew in a state of blank. The whole team was blank, aligned and starting in a uniform direction. The city in the distance, despite my most vocal efforts to gain their attention, they remained blank, for more than blank minutes until I had to resort to literally beating the crap out of them. Afterwards, they were dazed and could not provide any rationale for their behavior or any specific memories of engaging in it. My official recommendation for any crew working in a threshold area is to either shorten the length of their shifts or to carry out mandatory psychological evaluations on a weekly basis. Preferably both. And maybe we should order another expedition to the city. Refer to file 5-58-3096 for full report. It's gonna explode! Here we go. Just need that tiny bit. Hello guys. Don't worry. I'm not here to hurt. Okay. Clearly it thinks I am. But it's okay, it can't jump. And if it can jump, then I'm screwed. I don't know what accent I'm doing, so don't worry about it. It's just the way I talk sometimes, alright? Excuse me. Don't mind me. Just passing through. It'll be okay. Like I said, don't mind me, just passing through. Let me go, please. There we go. Time to leave. And they're not coming with me. I thought those things were only present on the astral plane. All right, here we go. Okay, so if I remember correctly, this area is also a containment unit? Oh, wait, no. It's down that way. Okay. That's fine. What we can do is make our way down. In the most unconventional way possible, I think. And just make sure there's nothing for me here to take from. I mean, it's all company property, and I am the company, so there's really no reason for me to worry about being accused of stealing things by corporate, because I am corporate. I mean, what's a little embezzlement between friends, right? It's fine. You're fired. No severance. Because we found a breach in the moral clause of your contract. You're spreading a general feeling of malcontent. And you know, the workplace really doesn't appreciate that. Therefore, the best method of dealing with such an issue we have found is termination. Because for some reason, termination is a better phrase than being fired. For some reason, termination, the people in HR have deemed, sounds less personal. To me, it sounds more aggressive. But who am I to judge the meanings of HR people? See, fired reminds me of pottery, whereas termination reminds me of death. Complete and utter and total death. Did you think you could hide from me? You were sorely mistaken. Is there anyone else hiding underneath these rafters? I don't think so, but, you know, just in case. Oh, come on, guys. There's a fourth one. I can't get to him. Oh well. Is there an easy way down from here? I mean, I could always jump on that, jump down, and then down. From there, let's take a look. I don't think there is an easy way down other than that. So, let's do that. Alright. Fast travel to Central Executive. So we can talk to those people. Alright, time to talk with Marshall.
I had to take a detour into the quarry, but I found plenty. Here.
We will start HRA production immediately. I promised I'd tell you about Dylan once you helped us. Your brother is here. He was once known as Prime Candidate 6, codename P6. We brought him here after the ordinary event. He was named to be the future director. He had talents far beyond any other candidate in the program.
So you kidnapped him?
We took him, yeah. The parents vanished along with every other adult in the ordinary. Eventually, his power changed him. There were casualties. He wasn't fit to be the director.
Where is Dylan?
He's kept in the containment center, and if not to come.
I'm going. Now.
I expected as much. I need good kids. Something I can help with. It shouldn't take long. He was the most pure blood God. But remember, Dylan is dangerous. Do not let him out direct to fate.
Alright. Time to go to find Dylan. Containment Panopticon. It's gonna be this way. There we go. Very interesting. Hold on, I wonder. Oh, it does work. Awesome. I wanted to see if it would stay lit up. Alright, guys. Guess no one sent out the memo. Ooh. Don't ask me. I won't tell you. I don't know where they're keeping the bombs. They don't tell me anything. They just expect me to know things. Ugh. Alright, guys. Clean up in admin, please. There's quite a few spills. Lots of bodies. I've had something of a containment breach. I'm primarily doing this as a test. I don't know if there's this mechanic. I feel like there should be this mechanic. I do kind of feel bad for these guys, but at the same time, they're already dead. You could argue that this is simply desecration of a corpse, but I don't know that I would go that far. Alright. Anyone else in here? Ah, they just came back. I was hoping that wasn't gonna happen. Because there's no one to be speaking. I have destroyed the hosts. At least I thought I did. Any more information that I need while I'm up here? Well, I'm hearing more stuff. I'm hearing, like, I'm actually able to understand what they're saying. It's becoming less and less incoherent. I guess we're going to logistics and security. Of course. Okay. There's only them. We're okay. For now. Except for that guy. Or I should say those two guys. Who tried to flank me. Unfortunately, the flanking didn't work. Because I had already taken out their guys. Ah! Take them out! Thank you. That's it? That's all that was needed? Cool. Time to do some house cleaning. Housekeeping. All right. Okay. I hear something over there. This looks like it's a war room of some kind. Something's going wrong and they'll pop it up on the menu there. Alright, the thing I heard was in that direction, so I should go in that direction. What is in here? More places to explore? To explore? What am I hearing? Okay, am I just hearing that control point? Yes, I am. I'm just hearing the control point. Alright, where are we headed? In the wrong direction? Cool. I hit the B button to back out of the menu. I keep forgetting it's the up on the D-pad. That's why I keep dodging. More hiss. Welcome to the medical wing. Turn over, thank you. No need. He's one of us now. Ooh! Awful close! Too close for comfort. Far too close for comfort. Jesus. Come on, guys. Personal space. Everyone knows this. Well, except for children. Children don't know about personal space. And some adults. But most people know this. Come on. What's in the shelter? People? More survivors? Absolutely not. Maybe a goodie. Alright. I don't have... Oof. The clearance for that. Strange mold here. Now what's going on here? Mold people. How strange. Anything in here that'll tell me about the mold people? Nope. But there were still mold people. Get him. Jesus. What's with all the mold people, guys? Has no one been keeping this area clean? I mean, this is supposed to be containment. None of these people look like they've been contained. At all. Well, apparently they were trying to fumigate it. Okay. Yes, it has. So I don't think that has found him necessarily. But that might be a spoiler, so I'm not going to say it. I've already said too much. 2 goodies. One of them I can't have. Interesting names or sounds. It's where I came from. Gotta keep going. It's like a loot box. Gotta go to where you see the gold. Anything up there for me? At all? You know, notes, memos. It's just so loud up here. That quiets them for a moment. Whoa. That was a face. I can't be the one that heard that, right? Or the only one that heard it, right? Upside down. Alright. Hold on, take a picture. Straight painting. It's going to be on the left side. Open chair. Pot's on the right. Okay. Straight. Oh, I can't swap them out? Okay. Interesting. It's that's open. Hold on. By the way, that train sound is still the radio. For whatever reason, the music gets really oddly extended. I'm gonna do that real quick. Because I have a feeling then this is gonna be right side up. Yes, it is. I wonder who was murdered in there. But hold on. This always takes us where we need to go within the Bureau, which would argue that there's a swirly dimension, there's a copyright dimension, there's a regular triangle dimension, there's a dimensional door dimension, and then an 8 dimension. Or not, but not dimension, but like oldest house looking thing. 2, 3. Which means that it connects to a lot more. Speak with the supervisor of the Panopticon. Oh, look, it's Langston.
Oh, hello. Is there something I can help you with?
I'm Jessie, the new director. I need to get inside.
New director? Right. Well, okay. Hello, I'm Frederick Langston, the Panopticon supervisor. It's not the best time for a tour. We have hiss everywhere, numerous cell breaches, and system failures across the board, but you're the director, so here we go. Founded by Zachariah Trench, the Panopticon is our state-of-the-art repository for all
Darling wanted him somewhere secure and isolated away from
Sorry.
He's in the maximum security cells under level. But there's currently a pressing matter, ma'am. We've got an object of power loose in there, and it's wrecking the place. The Benikoff TV. It's a real doozy. Salvador took a team in to handle it, but no one's heard from them for hours. This is a Category 5 OOP we're talking about. If we don't contain it soon, it will tear the Panopticon apart. And we don't want all those altered items getting loose, man. No, trust me.
Open the door, Langston. I'll handle it.
If you say so. I usually tell first-timers not to touch an egg, so, just do that. Here, I'll get the door for you. And please, ma'am, call me Fred.
Thanks, Langston.
Langston Fred is a strange name.
Numerous cell breaches on
Yeah. Welcome. Yeah. We should probably get to the object of power first. Come on, work for me. It's fun. Not only do we match your 401k contributions, we double it. We offer life insurance. Okay. Let's see. It doesn't say where to go. So we're just going to have to do some exploration. I don't remember like half of these objects of power, or not objects, but altered items and what they do. But some of them are kind of funny. So, like a fan. What's a fan gonna... What does an altered fan do? I could maybe imagine what a hammer would do, but a fan? What, does it just turn itself on and off? What are some of these other ones? I'm just looking for information. Sorry. There's a sound from behind me, which is strange. Thanks for the stuff. Almost there. Sure. Oh, we're already there. Sure. Probably not. But why would it be in her interest to tell you everything at this particular juncture? There is a pressing matter. Hello. That's nothing. Still nothing. Thought it might...
Is anyone there?
What are you doing in there?
Oh, thank God. Look, someone has to watch this object at all times, or it deviates. My ship replacement never showed up. Can you help me?
I can't. I'm sorry. There's an emergency. I'll come back. I promise.
Okay. Okay, just don't forget. I can't stare at this thing much longer.
I don't know what it deviates mean. I need to look at that file. This is mine. I heard someone. I hear... I hear gunfire. It needs to watch its butt, because I keep hitting him with my mind powers. Huh. I wonder if there's something to this. Like some sort of password. Or communication. It might actually be a form of communication. Hold on. Hold your fire, guys. He's one of us for now. Told you to hold your fire. Jesus Christ, guys. Can you not take a simple order? Well. Let's go. Jesse, don't just stand there staring at it. Just... That's your fault. If you had just grabbed it instead of stared at it, this wouldn't have happened. Alright, time to grab the Saturn TV. Saturn and satellite combined in my mind to create the word satellite. Benikoff TV. Let's go. Wait. Now you're in the right configuration. I don't like this at all. I remember this too. Hold on. I remember really not liking this and turning on cheats. Come on. There we go. Okay. Big boss man. That is exactly why I didn't like this fight. Because whatever happened there put me way too close to death. Come on. Thank you. That... Because the thing, whoever it is that I'm fighting, he gets way too trigger happy with those things. So I remember turning on a form of invincibility and then just dealing with him and then turning it off. Am I going the wrong direction? I am going the wrong direction. All right, let's go. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm even more annoyed because the game wouldn't let me pre-kill some of those guys. 3, 3, 4, 5. My brother's keeper, by the way, up in that top corner, is a biblical reference. Jump down. Why? Oof. Dodge. Thank you. Here we go. Thank you. Just too many of those. Too many. Come on. Little bit of health. Time to go. Time to go. Okay. Too many. Health, please. Thank you. Why? One hit, and I'm dead. Ugh. That's such an annoying boss fight. I got contacted for some sort of poll. Yeah. It's a text message. It's really funny. I do not do polls ever. Oh, come on. That's not fun. Okay, there we go. This time, don't jump all the way into the middle of the room. Come on down, bud. Come on. Screw you. Screw you. Screw you. Okay. Health, please. Okay. Oof, 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 oof. Okay. Okay, that's 2. Gotta heal, gotta heal, gotta heal. I say heal. I don't actually mean heal. S-A-T-U-R-D-A-Y. Night. S-A-T-U-R-D-A-Y. Night. Ugh. Heal all the way, please. Thank you. I can do that too, bud. Oof. Except for me. Superhero. Oh, A goes higher. Okay, cool. I've gained the ability to fly. Oh, and I can dash in the air. That's so much better. A while levitating fall, A while falling to slow fall, safely controlling the descent. I'm using... Oh, I see. I understand now. Buddy. No. Let me grab some health real quick. Stop showing up in all the same spots. Okay. Anyone else want something? No? Good. There you go. I felt myself starting to fall. I didn't want that to happen, so. I see you. Do you think he was also attuned to some of the stuff that I've been attuned to? I think that's why that guy was so difficult to beat. Cool. TV's dealt with. Another thing for me, what does it say? The crew of the White Ocelot first encountered a strange spherical phenomenon while fishing in the blank. Witnesses described it as a black sphere with faint light behind it. It hovered just off the bow of the ship. The crew blank by throwing a tin bucket which disappeared into the sphere. Soon after, the vessel lost structural integrity. The ship's metal rusted and fell apart within minutes. As the ship sank, the sphere lowered into the water. A passing fishing vessel called the Blank rescued the 4 surviving crew. A passing vessel called the Blank rescued the 4 surviving crew. Agents were dispatched to the White Ocelot's last known coordinates, Blank, and began diving operations. On the ocean floor, the agents found the sphere. The ship was entirely destroyed except for its anchor. As agents lifted the anchor off the ocean floor, they noticed the sphere behaved in conjunction with the anchor, moving and stopping as one. Contact with the sphere was avoided, but handling the anchor proved harmless. The item was transported by the Blank to the U.S. port of Blank. A Upon arriving in New York, it was brought to the Bureau via the blank. Probably the subway. We know about the safe, we know about the box. We actually don't know much about those things, but we know a little bit. Now, if I remember correctly, annoyingly, there are people that we need to fight. Right through here. Yep, there they are. Stop it. Because they like to say, oh, you just finished a battle? Let's do another battle. I will heal with all the power I've been given. Okay. No. The only thing about flying is it puts you at a tactical disadvantage for firefights. Because you're kind of out in the open. But I can just jump. I can now just jump down, right? I don't have to worry about like fall damage. Yeah. Because I'm cool like that. You probably think you're cooler than me. You got your five faces up and behind your wasters. Those are the lyrics, right? Okay. Nothing interesting on this side of the third floor. What about the other side? Anything over here? Or does it just go into a wall? Just goes into a wall. Goes into a wall. Every time. B for back. It's just so ingrained. 2 is archives. Okay. Just wanted to make sure no one was on my back about while I'm investigating these things. Oh, Christmas tree, how lovely are your branches. Rosemary's Baby Carriage. Nothing. See, these should all be pop culture references. That's Christopher Columbus's globe. What? Oh, archives opens for me. Kind of. Huh? You know what? I don't want to go into the archives right now. I think I don't want to go to the archives. I think I don't want to deal with that yet. I think going up is a good option. I think we should go to the 5th floor. Cause you've got your 5 faces behind your wasters. You probably think you're cooler than me. I do hear something in there. But that's okay. Alright, fort units. Not fort knights, fort units. That means fortified units, not units made to use a fort. Like a pillow fort. Alright, let's hope this works. Ah. Just off. No, stand on that. Jess? Jessie? Jessandra? Okay, that's how you do it, apparently. That's where we needed to go. Welcome to level 5. Thank you. Time for you to lay some golden eggs, ma'am. Either that or that's the swan from the Makeout Lagoon thing. I thought that was open. Water cooler talk. I have no clue what I'm going to name this episode. Well, we're 2.5 hours in. What should we call this? Oh, yes. He is very close. What is that? What is that? Oh, it's a okay, it's a balloon. It's a birthday balloon. Okay. Family reunion, maybe? There's nothing in here. I can hear someone. Hi, Pope. She's talking to me, but yes, Pope. Is there a way in there? Not from this side. Oh, there we go.
He's gone. Dylan isn't here. He might be nearby. Or maybe he's got to. I don't know.
Yeah, probably. Ugh. Give me level 4 access. Dylan, Fade, and Observation. 9:30 a.m. Breakfast is brought. 11:54 gets out of bed, uses toilet, returns to bed. 11:57 asks for television to be turned on. Staff do so. 12 p.m. lunch is brought. Breakfast is removed. 12:02 eats lunch. 2:38 uses toilet. 4:03 begins talking to self. Recording speech is not possible due to noise from television. 4:07 becomes upset. Throws lunch tray at glass. 4:09 sedated. Crew clean the cell. Television is turned off. 6:12 comes to. Asks for television to be turned on and staff refuse. 6:16 sleeps. Television privileges were refused due to hostile behavior. Unsurprising. Now, Jessie is etched into the glass. The way that the shot was set up, though, that looked like a wall.
When I first got here, sure. I'd always hoped you'd come too. Find me, take me home. We went everywhere together. Why should this be any different? Casper said you could come too, to the Bureau. If she wanted to. But she never did.
Why do you think that is?
Because she didn't care about me. She always wanted to be out on her own, seeing the world. She always said so.
Great. So she wanted to see the world. Did she ever mention any place in particular?
Why?
We like to ask questions around here. You know that. Any particular cities, towns, landmarks, anything like that?
I don't remember.
What about family friends? Were you close with anyone living outside of Ordinary?
I'm done with this. Tell Casper I want pizza for lunch today.
Dylan, wait. We're not... End of session.
I too would like pizza for lunch today, but that's not going to happen. Something glowing over here. Anything interesting? Anything for me? No. He does seem prone to bouts of anger. And it does look like something in here was reacting negatively. In here, being the oldest house, was reacting negatively to Dylan's presence, since the house itself seems inflamed in this area. Especially on that side. Yep, there it is. I see something. Alright. Time to get back. Unless... Whoa! I want to suck your blood! No. Nothing up there. Can I have level 6 clearance, please? Alright, we should talk to the guy. Langston is his name. Should probably talk to him. Alright, there we go. He's what, down there on 1? I think. That shouldn't be there. I didn't call the elevator down. There we go. Selected. Hi, Langston.
Let me know when the hiss are gone. I miss my desk.
Okay.
I'll be here.
I was gonna ask him about something else. I was gonna see if he had something for me in terms of, like, telling them that that guy needs a shift break. I have all of them now. Plus 10%. I just like flying around is all. Okay. Next, and then I just need to upgrade launch. I have not touched any of these. I should probably upgrade my energy. But, you know, it's fine. Ah, why am I going back here? I can just fast travel. How silly of me. Okay, here we go. Right. Yep, talk to Emily in the boardroom.
Is purely every variant of the Hiss signal I can.
How is he?
I need to know. He's clearly been affected by the Hiss, but it's different than any other manifestation we've recorded. Maybe what makes you so special is genetic. He was a prime candidate. Or maybe it's Polaris protecting him, something else affecting the situation. I need to run tests. He seems more in control, more present.
I want to see him.
And Marshall set up an HRA room cage to contain him. It's on the upper floor of the stairs.
Okay, I need to go.
Jesse.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh my God! Did she have to write everything? Marshall, spy shit. God.
Right, talk to Dylan. Dylan is up here in a special containment unit. There he is. Hmm.
Can you hear me? Do you know who I am?
Dylan Faden's sister.
It's because he's not him, he's the Hiss.
Do you know who you are?
Not Dylan. Trench and Darling made sure of that. I'm P6. P6. But I'm better now. This made me better. To the way. You've always been the new you. You want this.
Can you stop that? Please.
I wanted to say that. They sound good. They make me feel good. Don't you want to say that too? We found Polaris together with my sister when we were very small and ordinary. In the desert, through the door opened up by the slide projector. But she didn't know when Trudge took me away. She didn't give me any powers. All the powers are my own powers. She didn't help when they locked me up for years. The Bureau brought the slide projector back here with me. The Bureau did what the Bureau does. They used it. And they found... They opened the door up to the hiss. That's the only thing I can thank them for. And earworm is a tune you can't stop humming and turning. Hey, hey, hey. Just plastic. So safe. Nothing to worry about. Funny.
Apparently he's a Justin Bieber fan.
I let it in to get rid of her. The hiss set me free. Polaris is using you. The Bureau is using you. You are a puppet. You can almost hear our words, but you forget. You must see the truth for yourself, Jesse. Sister. The horrible truth about the Bureau. The hiss is the better option. Go to the Prime Candidate program in the containment sector. I have the key card to get you there. Salvador wanted me to have it.
Okay, Dylan. I'll go. I want to see the truth for myself.
Ow.
Can we talk?
Hmm?
I'd like to tell you about a dream I had last night.
Okay. I'm listening.
I was back in Ordinary before all of this happened. But in the dream, I was alone. It was just me. I was the only... A girl. My name was Jesse Dylan Faden. But then the Bureau came and caught me, brought me back here, locked me up. Have you ever noticed that our names, Jesse, Dylan, they could be girls' names, boys' names, could be anything. Don't you find that weird? I find that weird.
I have a theory about that. I think he also has some psychological issues. Hmm.
Did you hear that his prisoner they
Yeah.
captured?
I wonder if she has anything to say about that.
How are you doing, Jesse? It can't be easy seeing Dylan like this.
I'm fine. What can you tell me? Is he still human?
I've taken numerous
Or is he a dancer?
tests running as we speak, but from the initial data, he looks healthy. I only see corruption in a superficial way.
What if that?
I don't know. This is all new. If he's like you, maybe Polaris is preventing total his takeover. Or maybe this is just a new form of his. We've already seen how it affects people in different ways.
Dylan told me he let the hiss in. Does that change anything?
Voluntary conversion. I mean, hypothetically, that could affect the mental state post-corruption, as well as the extent of biological alteration. Again, this is new territory for me. I'll need time.
You won't have it. Dylan told me he let the hiss in. 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 He let the I'm gonna shut down this light projector. That's how it is. Once I close it, this should all be over. Jesse, we don't know how this works. If you sever their connection to the source, it could cause a terminal chain reaction. Every Hiss corrupted individual dead.
They're already dead.
I'm shutting it down. This has to end. Whatever happens, happens.
We've already tried cleansing one of them, and they died immediately.
Thank you, Emily.
All right. Timeline of events. To examine the invasion's timeline of events for possible patterns in his behavior. Establishing a timeline is difficult at present because of a lack of reliable communications between Bureau sectors and staff. Preliminary models include Ground Zero of the invasion is located within the Executive Center. Once it becomes possible to interview surviving personnel, pinpointing the exact location should be feasible. Other outstanding questions that a timeline may help answer. How did the Hiss get past internal lockdown? How does Hiss resonance advance through space, deliberately or uniformly? What is their ultimate goal? The outside world, a cross-dimensional destination? Refer to blank for full report. Well, I do believe that will be the end of the episode, because I think Family Reunion is a good title. I hope you all enjoyed this. This is further than I've ever gotten, so I don't really know what's going to happen next. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye, guys.